Now I record it.
Morning. How are you?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. And what about you? How are you?
Yeah, I am also doing great. Thank you. Fantastic.
Yeah, ma'am. So how's your morning going on?
Yeah, my morning was good. And
Hmm.
yeah, when I wake up, so I did some reading, and after that I just did cooking and all. So yeah, it was good.
Okay. Yeah. So we are meeting for the first time. So please introduce yourself because my viewer wants to know about yourself, ma'am.
Sure. Yeah, as you already know my name, Lalita this side, and I was born and raised in Uttarakhand, but currently we are living in Noida because my husband is working here. And if I go into my qualifications, so I have done my master's in English literature, and after that I did B.Ed, Bachelor of Education I did. And after B.Ed, I did a job also. I was a teacher, and it's have been almost 4 years I did teaching. And I have a kid also. So the day my son was born, that day I left my job. And now it's have been almost 6 years. I'm not doing any job, but I'm working on English language, this language, so that I can improve myself. And yeah, I'm so that's all about me.
Yeah, that's wonderful introduction for you, ma'am.
You to learn this language. Is there any motto? Means why this language fascinates you, and how long you are learning?
Really, ma'am, I learning in this language. It's a completed 4 months.
Okay, great. So it's have been 4 months. You create your channel ago.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's a 2 month. I started. Yeah, I started 1 month ago. Completed 2 months. Yeah, it's a based on conversation video. I just because I put my video. It's a memory, and earlier I'm too much hesitation and nervousness, but now I'm confident. So that's the reason. It's like saved. Now I'm in very comfortable, and earlier I'm too much hesitation. So that kind of video, my label. So that's the reason I put YouTube
Okay.
in my
You want to
video.
save your
Yeah,
memory. Okay, great.
yeah.
Okay. So how is the parlor going on, and what is the situation in the parlor now? And you love to do makeup and all. In which part you are good?
Okay, so which part? It's depend on. It's literally while I'm making it's a hairstyling and makeup also. I know I love to, and even especially for hairstyling, I know different kind of hairstyling. But
Okay.
actually, too much hectic, so that's the reason, especially in my side. So generally, I open hair I love because when you uh, open your hair so it's a look good also and while I'm fun so I don't know I hate bun types but depend on what you wear sari and different kind of dresses so that kind of suit on your as you want to that kind of yeah so yeah, but I love to, even I know everything in salon line. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So you teach also to the people, or like they are already expert out there?
Yes, ma'am. I teach also and I give training also, but it's only for, it's a off season. So it's a June and July. At that times, rainy camp. So that times I'm free. So that times I give, it's a training. So I five people and sometimes six people depend on it's like person to person. But every year, 3 month courses I give also. It's a training basis, and I have also partners, so they see gives also. So both of them teach.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's a different, while you learning, so it's a very different types. And people, it's a look like a easy, but while you are while you are enter the salon, so it's a very different, especially for, while you make threading. So
Hmm.
threading, every girls, uh, it's a look like a good threading wants to. But while
Mm.
you making some cut also, it creates also. So at that time,
We
yeah,
have to be
it
very
is
careful.
angry.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, it's very angry. So that kind of thing. So it's a very careful and even me also, I don't know how to make threading. So I
Mm.
learned a lot. 6 months and then I make perfect. And now
Mm.
I'm very perfect. So
Mm.
that kind of thing. Yes, ma'am.
Everything actually, yeah, everything takes time. When you want to become an expert or like when you want to become a veteran in any field, so in initial time, even in initial years, it's very hard. Means because you are in the learning process, and in learning process, we make lot of mistakes. Mistakes are the part of
Yes.
learning. And obviously it's a kind of means in parlor you have to take a person so that you can make and you can show and you can learn also. So obviously people sometimes get angry because because of the design and cut also obviously.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a soft in our eye part. It's a very
Mm.
soft,
Yeah,
and
yes,
here
yes.
also there were it's so when you push so at that time some people some clients like slapped your hand. So at that time skirt also. So
Yes,
it's
yes.
a yeah. So that times to too angry times. I'm facing also one time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You very means it's very genuine when we are working in a parlor. So means we have to face such kind of music. Means we have to face the music and yeah, such type of things. It's very common because obviously when people will
Okay,
come, yeah, and gradually you
okay,
can like
ma'am.
okay now, yeah, okay. What else if you want to share anything? And how long may you have been working in the parlor?
Okay, ma'am. So total it's a 4 years. Actually,
Oh,
earlier I'm working as a admin, like make admin. So at that time I'm manager. But now I have my own business and it's a completed 3 years. And now very smooth and I'm very happy. Yes, ma'am.
mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's a like very smooth and I enjoy. It's a sometimes hectic day and sometimes normal day. Depend on especially for seasonable because it's a especially salon life. It's a depending seasonable times.
Mm-hmm. Especially yeah, especially in the winter, in the marriage time. I think
Yeah,
like in November, December, and yeah. So you
November,
take
December,
bridal
even.
booking or
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday also I take bridal booking and even my staff go there. It's I think 30 kilometers far away from in Raigad city. So I went there and sometimes I do bridal makeup, that kind of thing. So it's when you bridal you have booking, so it's a good amount of money and because every especially for girls wants to especially for wedding so at that times very especially for bridal so it's a good look because it's a one time
yes,
marriage
yes,
so every
obviously yes,
girls yeah
very
want to
concerned.
it's a
Yeah,
fresh
yeah.
look
Everybody
and
wants
all
to look.
this.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody wants to look great, and especially on their wedding day because it's a auspicious day, obviously for
Yes,
everybody.
ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Great. What else
Okay,
if you
so
want to ask
ma'am.
me? Yeah.
Okay, so ma'am, you also in your wedding time you hire any bridal.
Yes. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah. I hired that time.
Hmm, okay, yeah, and what memorable your whole life you like so you have any memorable day? So please share me.
In my life.
Yeah, in your life and what
Okay.
you achieved, what you achieved, and
Okay.
what you have any goals so you want to achieve like a small goal and big goal. So please share. I want to know.
Okay, yeah, memorable day. I can say a lot of days are memorable day. I cannot say that this is a particular day which I memorize or just I remember that day. But yeah, a lot of days when I got married, when my son was born, and a lot of things like basic things, or I can say daily task we do when we meet to the people. And so a lot of days means it's a memorable day for me. And if I talk about the like any specialty, so I think each and every day is special because when we are learning something and every day we are growing, we are learning, we are talking to the people. So it makes our memory, and that makes
Yes,
our memory. Yeah, so that makes a memorable day. And I think you asked about the particular day. So each and every day is a memorable. So I cannot say this is a particular day which I remembered, and it's going good. And I don't have at the last one, but you asked me, I forgot.
goal. Goal. You
Okay,
have
my
any goal,
yeah
so you
yeah
want to
my
achieve.
goal. Okay, yeah, my goal now, actually now my goal is I'm learning this language. And so, yeah, my goal is now I want to become a language trainer. So I'm working towards my goal. And I want to again resume my career. So it have been a long time. I took a gap, and because of certain circumstances. But now my son is also growing, and I'm also getting time. So I want to utilize this time in a creative way, in a good way. So that's why I'm learning this language. And my goal is to become a language trainer and to help people and to add value in their life through this language.
Okay. Yeah, so you want to also classes, give classes. It's offline classes.
Yeah, yeah. Means right now I'm not taking, but yeah, I'm planning to take.
Okay, so now you're in seated in Noida. So
Yes,
it's
now,
your
yes.
okay. Yeah.
But my
So yeah.
hometown is Uttarakhand. Yeah.
Okay. So in third home town in also in Uttarakhand.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We
So
shifted
ma'am,
here.
you okay? This is here. Yeah. So Uttarakhand also it's a very beautiful places. You know, one of my friend also he's in Uttarakhand. We talk sometimes. So sometimes he asks Lavanya whenever you come. So there are also it's a rafting. I think so.
Yes, yes. In Dehradun or like in Rishikesh, you can do rafting. And Uttarakhand is a beautiful place. It's just kind of heaven in the earth. Uh,
Yeah.
Beautiful means full of mountains, full of valleys, rivers, and natural beauty you can get there.
Yeah, I love to, ma'am, that kind of like, especially for greenery and mountains. I love to visit, but in my area, especially for my family, a little bit strict. And why you want to? Because you are, in my friend also, they didn't go. It's like traveling purpose, so that's the reason. And while I'm go for visiting, it's a mountain area, so I didn't visit it, but lately I visit go there
Okay.
because a very peaceful area, and
Natural.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and very natural. So we enjoy a lot. And
Yes.
actually, I love to go there and some click picture also.
Yes.
And peaceful area. I also, attract me. And even, every day I go for
Adventure.
walk. So at that,
Yeah, yeah. Adventure journey. It's an adventure journey, and you can do a lot of
yes,
adventure.
yes,
And mountain you can get, river you can get, and if you want to sit with the nature, and if you want to get the peace, and you can enjoy the serenity of the nature, the calmness of the nature. So means if you want to means explore, or if you want to feel like that, so this place is the best.
yeah, it's very, and he asked sometimes, and he said also, there were, lot of places, and
Mm.
it's only for visiting places. So when you
Mm.
visit, so you attract more, and you
Yes,
also feel like I stay whole life.
yes, yes, lot of hilly areas
Okay.
there where you can do trekking also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love to go. Yes, ma'am. So tell me
Beautiful
something
places.
new.
Yes, yes, beautiful places are there. Beautiful places. Actually, the thing is that the people who are living there, and they have their own shop or like own business, or if people are working in a government sector, so for them, this place are the best, because
Okay.
it's very important wherever you are living. You should have some opportunity, and you should have something to do so that you can earn your bread and butter.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why you can stay
Yeah.
there. But for us, it's difficult to, because when in Uttarakhand, hardly you can get the opportunity in the IT sector.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you have to move.
Yeah, IT sector. There are no any IT sector company, I
Hmm.
think.
So that's the
Yeah.
reason. Otherwise, the people who have their own business or own work, or they are working in a government sector or some other another type of work, if they are doing, so for them, this place is the best to live.
Okay. So, ma'am, you miss your Uttarakhand?
Yes, obviously. Even
Okay.
when you go, yeah, even, we
Yeah. So you
go,
are.
yeah, we go to our home like in the occasionally, because of the way place we are belong, so it's not too much far from away from Uttarakhand, from Noida. So suppose if you
Okay.
want to go our hometown, so hardly it takes to 5 to 6 hours, and 5 to 6 hours we can reach to our home. So we go, but when we are so you stuck in your work, or there are a lot of things, so it's very difficult to go occasionally, but yeah, but it's still in the
Okay.
festive
So
season.
it's a by road and it's a like I mean to say train.
You can go if you want to go by train, so you can go, and if you want to go by car, so you can go. There are means both the
No,
options are there.
it's
We
my
go.
question. Like no, ma'am, it's my question. Like it's a 5 to 6 hours in by road and
Yes, yes,
on
by
train.
road and by car too. There are some good trains are also like Shatabdi and all. So it hardly takes 5 hours, between five to
Okay.
six
So
hours.
it's that's good.
Because Noida is a city like where you get the opportunities. Why people
Okay,
here?
ma'am, and
Get,
you. Mhm.
yes.
And even Delhi, so there are so many pollution in.
In Noida too. Because obviously 80% people are living and they are from different states. The people who are living in Noida, so they are not particularly original from here. Hardly 20% people are like that, and the rest of the 80% people are here. They came from the different states for the opportunities, for the IT purpose, because it's a Noida is a
Yeah,
IT hub. So people came here for means for the opportunity for to do a job, to do a work.
yeah, in Bangalore also. Bangalore also there
Bangalore
were
is
so
also
many
IT.
IT
Yes,
sector company.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Pune, Bangalore, yeah, Hyderabad. It's a IT hub. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
means the charm of this city is a different compared to the Uttarakhand. But yeah, this city is also good, and you can get the opportunities, and means the opportunities are different, people are different, and their charm of the Noida is different. But it's good. It's here, so obviously we are very familiar or known to the city also. And when we are
Mm-hmm.
living somewhere, so after some time, obviously we miss, but we are habitual that. When we are shifted somewhere else, so we are
Okay.
habitual like that. We human being like that. In starting, it's feel difficulty to come out from the comfort zone or the place we are. Obviously, we miss our place. But after some time, when we are living there somewhere, so we feel comfortable.
Yeah, because depend on it's like years and depend on person to
Yes.
person. And some people didn't wanted to go for it's a I mean to say meeting and all. So that's the
Hmm.
reason. And some people it's a
Yes.
very punctual times and it, easy to meet.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Obviously.
depend on person to person.
Person to person, yes, yes. And when the people like to hobnob with the people, suppose if I like to hobnob with the people, to meet with the people, so obviously I feel good because I can get the community, or I can get the society, I can get the people around me, so it's good to share.
Yeah,
And when we
it's
get such
true.
kind of environment, so we feel happy because as a human being, it's our emotions we want to share, we want to feel means secure.
Yeah.
And if we are getting such
Okay,
kind of
so
environment, so it's good.
So, ma'am, nowadays, it's a like a kitty party also. So you love to go and enjoy kitty party also.
Yeah, actually, still, I did not means enroll myself in any kind of kitty parties, but yeah, every day I love to go means in our in with to our friends. We have a circle, we have a group there, and in which we go every day. It's not only about the means particular day or kitty party. Every day we meet, and every day we enjoy. In the evening, it's a fixed time,
Okay.
and yeah, so we go and we enjoy and we talk and we have hobnob with the people, and sometimes we go to the like for picnic, or like spots, some another some like some spots where we can go and enjoy like that.
Yeah, it's nice. So at that times you talk in Hindi language and English language. Sometimes you use.
Yeah, most of the time, 80% of the time it's Hindi. But sometimes if people like, if somebody is asking me or somebody is speaking me in English, so obviously that time I don't have any problem in speaking English also. So that time I can speak in English, but 80% of the time when we are in the group, or so we speak Hindi.
Okay. So you have any friend, a particular friend? So sometimes you talk in English language and
No, no,
communicate
no,
with them.
no, no, no.
Okay.
For if I talk for
So
the
are
English,
you
yeah.
and sir also wants to only for Hindi prefer and sometimes English. You
Hardly,
and
yeah.
sir and
Sometimes we can, yeah. Sometimes we I get the people like that whom I can talk in English, especially my son. My son is like my friend because most of the time I speak with him.
okay. So only for
And when you
English
have a
language
kid,
you.
yeah. And when you have a kid, so every time you are getting the environment or every time you have to do share something.
Yeah, it's true, ma'am.
Yeah.
Because children know very well in English language, so that's why
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
asking.
Yeah. Yeah. He can understand very well, and even he can speak also. So most of the time I speak with him.
Yeah, but in my side, actually my kids and both of went in and it's a in English medium school, but they didn't talk in English language only for communication. So at that times only for Hindi language used. I don't know why.
Actually, what happens now? When the kid's born, so the language he is listening or she is listening, so they are very comfortable at that language. Either it is a Hindi, English, or either it's a Punjabi, any language. And when they go to school, so in India, obviously, still 80% people are speaking in Hindi. Because kids are very small, and when they go to school, so they want to feel secure. It doesn't matter, means language doesn't matter. Matter is that they want to feel secure, and the teacher also tries to make them feel comfortable. So they, in initial stage, they did not, they are not going to try to speak English with them. They try to whatever language they are comfortable, and especially they are comfortable in Hindi. So they
Yeah,
communicate. So they communicate with their friends. They communicate with their teacher, and gradually it comes.
but there were no any rule and regulation. Now you are in school, so we talk in English language, but there are no any rule and regulation. So that's why children like a normal types Hindi medium
Mhm,
and
mhm,
English
mhm,
medium. Who
mhm.
is a Hindi medium and who is in English medium? How to know?
Yes,
So I
obviously it's
say
very
in
mm,
yeah, because in my opinion, you are staying in English medium, okay, and you are in Hindi medium. So both are, I mean to say, teach like equally.
hmm.
But fees it's a very high. So
Yes.
how it's
Some
not
schools are
possible.
trying. Yeah, yeah. Some schools are trying, even they are speaking in English with them, with the kids. But sometimes what happens now, if kids are not comfortable, so teachers also try to speak with the same language because the main motto is that for the initial primary stage, to
Yes,
make
ma'am.
them comfortable so that they can come to school. It's important to come to the school. So, at what
Yeah.
happens, and when we are doing this, and if we are doing this since a very long time, until a very long time, so what happens after a long time, we become habitual, like how we became habitual of Hindi.
Yes.
So, same, it's a training, it's a
Yes.
training to our
Because
mind.
yes. So in teacher also sometimes only use in Hindi. So
Hmm.
they like and they also habitual. So that's the
Hmm.
reason
Hmm.
children also habitual,
Obviously.
and it's
Hmm.
like 80%, like at least 70 to 50% teacher also teaching English. So it's a good
Hmm.
for children also. But
Even
at that times teacher
hmm. Hmm.
also 100% teach Hindi,
Hmm. Hindi.
and you are showing like it's a English medium, so it's a not good. Why you
Yeah,
are
obviously.
showing like it's a yeah
Okay.
English
Even
medium is
even
yeah
English, they are teaching in Hindi. subject of English,
Yeah,
there, yeah, it. I have seen.
teaching.
Yeah, even I have seen in YouTube also. There are a lot of YouTubers. They try to teach English through the method of Hindi.
Yeah, yes, yes. So,
So,
in our mind, so at that times in our mind, both are, we didn't what I consume. It's a Hindi
hmm,
language and
hmm,
English one. So that's the reason, our pronunciation is totally bad.
and
You
what
teach
happens
in
after a
subject
long time?
in,
We become comfortable. The language we are consuming.
yeah, yeah. So Hindi, it's a Hindi subject. So you teach only for Hindi, okay?
Hmm.
And why you
Rest of the.
teach English subject? So at that times, at least at least 80%. So at that
Hmm.
times, only for 20% you
Hmm.
use Hindi and 80% so
Hmm. Yes.
it's a better,
Hmm.
helpful for children. But
Everybody. Yes.
yeah, because in my school also, I'm a Hindi medium student. So at that times, English subject and Hindi subject both are equal. And
Hmm.
teacher also said you like say 133
Hmm.
percent you got a mark, so it's enough for you.
Hmm.
Nothing more. So
It
that's
was
the
the.
reason Hindi medium, yeah, Hindi medium student, and now I am learning. Why? So
Hmm.
earlier I learned so that kind of thing, like especially for grammar and tenses. So it's
Yes. Yes.
helpful for my learning. Yeah, but
Yes. Yes.
it's again I effort. It's a
Hmm.
give
Hmm.
I effort.
Okay.
So now I
Me
learn
also.
English.
Everybody. Yes, it's a community of the language learners, the people who are learning this language either. I am also from the Hindi medium, so now we are learning. Now I am learning.
Yeah.
And now, okay, now we know how minutely we can observe the language so that we can
Yes.
grab it more. What are the ways? What are the methods? Why methods are important? Why techniques are important?
Yes,
Isn't
ma'am.
it? Yeah. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
very common. Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
So
If you want to share anything.
yes, ma'am. We are talking 30 minutes. It
Okay.
will be long.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So if you allow me to wind up this session.
Yes, yes, sure, sure, sure. You can go.
Okay, so thank you so much, ma'am, giving me your pieces time 2 times. And
Yes,
I'm really happy to talk with you. And it was very nice conversation. And definitely I meet again because you are very good at in English, and I learn a lot. And so that's
sure.
why. And yeah, it's a very nice conversation. And wish
Same.
ma'am bye and take care.
Yes, same from my side. I feel very good when I talk to the new people, when I get a chance to talk to the new people. So it's good to me also. I feel very great. Great. Great to
Yes, ma'am.
thank you. Yes.
Yeah, bye, ma'am. Take care.